Hey guys, Marsigan here, bringing on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today I'm going to take a quick look and react to a fan project that has been talked about for quite a while that has finally released, and suffice to say, people on my timeline have been going a bit crazy over this. I woke up to not only multiple notifications of being tagged in these posts, people wanting me to take a look at it, but just the fact that like the number of people that I follow and stuff retweeting it as well. So this is the Multiverse Mission X update. This is like a special custom celebration with custom characters, custom events and everything that has been made for KX, which is one of the private servers. I don't use private servers anymore. Let me know what you guys think down below if you want to see showcases for these custom characters and potential future custom stuff. Maybe I will look into getting the private server again, but you can see here we've got a custom title screen. They've designed a bunch of custom events and things like that, but the most important thing is the custom characters. So there is a banner unit Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, and then there is a Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta that transform into Kaioken Vegito Blue. And then the banner unit is the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, right? So the animations, people have been going crazy about them. We're going to watch those at the end. I want to go through the card details here and see what they're looking like. Obviously, one of the things that somebody tagged me in straight away is, would you have preferred this for the final Heroes celebration? And yeah, obviously something like this would have been super good. We were talking about things like Blue Kaioken Vegito, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or even Kaioken Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. People were really hoping for one of the heroes like big ticket fusions to be the final hero celebration, and of course we did not get that. So this is certainly very, very interesting. And we're going to go ahead and jump in and just take a look at what is going on with these custom cards. So I think in the past I've messed around with custom cards when I did have the private server, like on streams, but I never really did any like showcase videos. So again, let me know if this is something that you guys would like to see. I could do a big video just reviewing this like multiverse mission X, going over some of the events and stuff like that. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So we're going to start off by talking about the cards here. So we've got the Super AGL Goku and Vegeta. So the Mightiest Radiance, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku CC, and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta CC. So then the Heroes versions, they have the Capsule Corp logos on their outfits. I guess the only good thing about that is it makes them linkable with other Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegetas, but I guess, you know, realistically, we've only got the Blue Boys from the Worldwide Celebration, who people are not the biggest fan of those anymore. So yeah, definitely looks cool. The art's cool. We have leader skill super class 3 key attack and HP attack and defense 170, and then 30% for crossover final trump card or bond of parent and child. I mean, that is an awesome leader skill. That is something that I hope that we will see. I think we've talked about it before on previous streams, but like them having super class as either the 170 or even just one of the plus 30% would be very, very cool for some of these big headline characters, maybe especially with the anniversary coming up. It could even be like, you know, a couple of different categories, and then the 30% is for superclass, which would be very interesting, because obviously if it's a superclass character and then we get an extreme class character that has the extreme class version, their best team builds are going to be largely filled with other superclass and extreme class characters, and so all of those units from the selected categories are all going to be getting 200%. So this is definitely very, very good. So we've got their passive skill. They get an entrance animation. They have a high chance to dodge for 7 turns. They get 3 key attack and defense 230%, high chance to crit, and launches an additional super attack, so it's a guaranteed additional super. Additional defense 120 when receiving an attack. Additional attack at 159 and defense 70% when performing a super attack. Reduced damage received by 46%. And another 14% temporarily when receiving a super attack. Obviously, that's a small number, but it does mean 60% damage reduction when receiving a super. That 120 defense they would get on hit as well. All allies key +1 and attack and defense 30% for 2 turns if there's another final trump card ally in the same turn. Foresees enemy super attacks when there's another crossover ally in the same turn. So, I mean, that is the thing that is often the case with these custom characters, is they usually are like incredibly powerful, because even for these guys base form, like that's pretty busted. 60% damage reduction, decent amount of defense on hit. They could probably still take big damage from a slot 1 super. But of course, they have a scouter effect as long as you have a crossover ally. And they're giving support as well. So pretty busted. And then we have their active skill, can be activated from the 4th turn, performs the Potara fusion, and it's 4th turn from the start of battle, which is definitely the better version of those transformation conditions. And their super attack effect, raise attack and defense, it's an infinite stack, does immense damage to the enemy, seals super attacks, raise superclass allies attack and defense by 23% for 1 turn. So obviously this unit very, very effective in slot 1, especially if they don't have the a super attack like right away, especially considering they have the scouter ability that allows you to mitigate that a little bit. So this one says the stats 1 of 2. Is there a second one for the Goku Vegeta, or does it just go straight into the... Oh, okay, no, it's 2 out of 2 to go into the Vegito one. So the Vegito stats, let's take a look at these. So from turn 4, you can perform the Potara fusion. We've got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, CC. So he is actually just Blue Vegito, but he's got the Kaioken aura in the art. So I wonder if that is an active skill. So his passive, good lord. Advent of the Blue Fusion God. So it recovers 50% HP, redirects all enemies' attacks on the character for 1 turn and reduce damage received by 50% for 1 turn. So on the first turn, gets a target ability, 50% damage reduction. Key 3 attack and defense 297. It's interesting that it's 297 and not just 300. High chance to crit and guards all attacks. Reduce damage received by 23%. So on that first turn with the target ability, it's 73. And great chance to dodge. So it already has built-in 70% dodge chance. That's wild. All allies key 1, attack and defense 46% for 2 turns. Additional attack 123 when performing a super. Defense 150 when receiving an attack. Additional defense 20% within the same turn with each super attack performed. 79% attack and a high chance of launching an additional super as the first or second attacker in the turn. Guaranteed additional super when there's a crossover or final trump card ally attacking in the same turn. Damage reduction of 26% before attacking. So that means they have what? Yeah, they have 99% damage reduction before attacking on that first turn. So obviously with their target ability, they're going to be receiving a whole bunch of attacks before they attack, especially if you put them in like slot 2. Yeah, so they're insanely powerful. High chance of nullifying enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. Foresees enemy super attacks for 7 turns. I guess, yeah, because to be fair, the base Goku Vegeta version of the card just has a scouter all the time if there's a crossover ally. And then these guys get a scouter for 7 turns. But since they can transform on turn 4, that takes you up to like turn 11. And with how ridiculously powerful this unit is, I mean, you would have won the event by then. These guys, this unit is actually insane. Like on release, this would just be the best unit in the game. Like hands down, right? Even though it's a TUR and not an LR. The active skill, double ultimate Dragon Fist, can be activated when there's another ally whose name includes Vegito attacking in the same turn, or starting from the next attacking turn. So you can use it on the turn they transform if there's another Vegito, or just from the next turn. Gets a crit, and crits for the whole of the rest of the turn. Raise attack by 790% temporarily, ultimate damage, and disables an enemy action. So absolutely ridiculous. Like that will hit like an absolute freight train. Very, very powerful. And then the super attack is greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, does immense damage to the enemy, and lowers attack. So this unit absolutely busted, considering it's a TUR as well. Like I say, this unit would hands down be the best unit in the game on release. Certainly very interesting. You've got Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, I think, in the art background as well. Because obviously Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is the banner unit designed to be run together with these guys, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. So this is the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito brackets Xeno, the banner unit. And he is an int character. He has a Dragon Ball Heroes lead for 3 key 170. Obviously the typical links and stuff we'd expect. I think his links and all that stuff is exactly the same as the physical one that we have so far. Light of the strongest fused fighter, key 2 attack and defense 230, additional attack 170, defense 120, and attacks effective against all types when performing a super. Final trump card allies, attack and defense 23%. Launch 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance to become a super. Reduce damage received by 15% within the same turn with each super attack performed up to 30, so that's good. plus an additional attack and defense 50% and reduced damage received by 23%, starting from the turn in which you perform the third super. So if you do get lucky and get 2 additional supers on turn 1, especially with the hidden potential possibility, then that's a bunch of extra damage reduction straight away. Additional defense 150 and allies key 1 and attack and defense 23% for 2 turns when you're the first or second to obtain key spheres in a turn. So if you have them on rotation, basically it's designed, right, so that you have the blue Goku and Vegeta / Vegito in slot 1 and this guy in slot 2, I guess. So he's giving that extra support and he's staying on rotation. All allies attack and defense 23% self-excluded for 3 turns when they're in the third slot. Okay. Recovers 23% HP when HP is 56% or less at the end of the turn. So, I mean, this guy, very, very powerful banner unit, very powerful support unit. Greatly raises attack, which is an infinite stack. Greatly raise defense for 1 turn and does supreme damage to the enemy. So, not really surprising that these guys are absolutely broken beyond belief. Custom cards kind of always are that way. But let's go ahead and take a look at the animations, because this is the main thing that people wanted me to take a look at. These are very good quality. We've seen some interesting fan animations over the years. Like, no hate on anyone. I can't do any form of animation, but a lot of the time when you see custom animated cards, they're obviously, you know, they're not going to be near the level that we actually see in the game, right? Because they're normally made by one person or like 1 or 2, maybe 3 people who are doing what they can in their spare time. And hey, that, like I say, even that is impressive because it's more than what I can do. But these are on a whole other level from what people have been saying. So we're going to take a look at them now. I haven't watched them already. The number of comments, like I say, that I've gotten saying that these animations are absolutely insane is basically the whole reason why I'm making this video. So let us go ahead and check these out. Nice. That's cool. It's almost like a Beast Gohan-esque, like... So yeah, very basic one for Vegito. Yeah, this is their intro, which is voiced. Very cool. Alright, that's awesome. Alright, that's sick. Damn. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, the quality of these is spot on. Like, damn. It's Patara time. Yosha! Let's go. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, this is going to be the super counter, right? Dude, that's awesome. It's like that split-second reaction time, like dodge, and then... Oh, dude, that's so cool. Oh, this is their super. Dude, some of these effects... And there you go, goes Kaioken in the animation. Dude, that is so good. It's the biggie. Yes. I do love it when the fusion super attacks have that little, like, Goku and Vegeta effect. Because, yeah, that's very fighters. Yeah, dude, that was awesome. Oh, and then we have the active skill. So it's with any Vegito, but the animation literally has Super Saiyan 4 Vegito in it. That's awesome. Oh, dude, this is so good. Bruh. Oh, dude, that's so good. Oh, why is this not real? Dude, that is actually awesome. God damn. Like, the quality of the animation is so good. But yeah, I saw one of the comments that like this person has been working on this like custom unit for literal years, I think somebody said, or like the entire project has been worked on for years. But yeah, like some of this, like straight up, some of it looks a little bit off, a little bit, but like I could see this releasing as like a real release, right? With these real animations, like stuff like this, right? Like with that's just so good. Yeah, absolutely insane quality. And then yeah, our boy Kaioken Vegito. So yeah, absolutely insane. Multiverse Mission X. Shout out to these guys and all the work that went into this. Like I said, let me know down below if you want to see actual showcase of these units, and I will see what I can do when it comes to getting onto KX. It's not one of the private servers that I've ever used, so I'd have to look into actually getting it. But if that's something you guys would want to see, let me know down below in the comment section. But yeah, those units absolutely crazy looking. So shout out to all these guys, Multiverse Mission X. If you guys have got it and have checked it out yourself, let me know your thoughts. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. And if you want to see any custom card stuff in the future, let me know down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.